All right, welcome everybody. Let's go ahead and do some rotations. Just twisting the body, bring the elbow across. We're going to get warmed up and then we'll do some aerobics and then we'll do some strength training. Yeah, stretch that back out. Push across, get a good reach. Make a fist, punch up and over. Doing a little toe touch each time. You can always bring your feet together more and touch out more. That'll work your cardio more. Or you can be more out here, you see, making it a little easier. So you can always create more intensity, reaching up more, stepping more, whatever works best for you. Kick and push. Good kick back. Reach across both hands, spread the fingers, toe touch. One thing I don't do a lot of is feet together, toe touch side, like it's a, what do they call it, a step touch. Step touch, step touch. You can see it that way, bringing more feet closer together. Do it a little bit. Reach up and over, but we don't do it a lot. Good, let's take a second and stretch, rotate your hips. Other direction. Good, put one leg out, toes up. Kind of leaning forward there, stretching the back of your leg. And other side. And then stretch your calves out, so one leg back. And other side. And a couple more stretches here. We got the side bend. Let me just like this here. Can do more like a yoga stretch where you put the foot out. And other side. Good. Give me some rotations here, looking back behind you. Other side. All right, good deal. So let's go ahead and march. And we'll get ready for a right grapevine. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 steps this way, 2 steps that way. Big circles. You can add a hamstring curl. You can always kind of hop with it if you want more. Make it easier. Go smaller steps if you want easier. Whatever works best for you. Get that heart rate up. One more. Good, back to a march. Shoulder shrugs. Roll the shoulders. Like you're swimming. And other direction. Keep going. Let's move this out of the way. Keep going. Reach across. Spread those fingers. Toe touch, reach up. And then elbows to knees. Same elbow as the knee, so you're doing more of a side thing. And it's crunching the side a little bit. And reach up and over. And heel touch, comb the hair. Keep going. In and out the hands. And back to a march. Left grapevine, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do some punches this time. Punch, punch, tight fist, punch, punch. One and two, 1 and 2. Almost there, a couple more. Gonna bring it back to a march. Hamstring curl, bicep curl. Focus in order again here. Reach up. Still hamstring curling. Elbows in, bring the knees up. Reach up. Just getting the heart rate up. We don't need any exercise bikes or anything. Just floor aerobics. Kick and push. It's good to move all those different joints around too. Get everything lubricated. Kick back. Stretch that out. And back to a march. Right mambo, right foot forward and back. Pick your wrists up and back. Couple more of those. And back to a march. March wide. Wide and low. Do what you can. Go for about 20 more seconds here. Nice and low. Just there. 5 seconds. And up to a jog. 30 seconds jogging now. Probably about 15 seconds. We'll go for another 15. I'm not really keeping track. Pretty good at keeping time though. 5 seconds. And relax. Nice and slow and steady. All right, get ready for a left mambo. Left foot forward and back. Wiggle those fingers. Last 2. Back to a march. Good, kick to the side now. Guard up. Want to look right over the fist. Almost there, a couple more. Excellent, back to a march. Good right hustle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, left, right. Left, right, left. Up those arms. So depending on how far you got to travel at home, further you travel forward and back, the more you'll put into it. If you go a little less distance, you can make it easier, a little slower. Whatever you got there. Just don't fall back on me. You can hustle up a little bit. That's the idea. Almost like a jog forward, especially since we don't have any music. Hustle forward, relax back. That's a good little Tabata. I like it. I'll have to try that. Hustle forward and then walk back. Hustle forward, walk back. Let's do two more. One more. We came up with something new. All right, march wide. Shoulder shrugs, double. Good, roll them back. Still toe touching. Takes a little bit of coordination. All right, toe touch, reach up. In and out with the hands. Heel touch. Pull those toes up. Reach up. Reach across. Spread those fingers. And back to a march. All right, let's try that left hustle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hustle forward. Walk it back. Pump those arms. Good. Got about 4 or 5 more. You give me 2 more of these. Hustle up there. Excellent. All right, back to a march. March wide. Wide and low again. Do another 20 seconds slow. Ten more seconds. And back to a regular jog or regular march. I'm sorry, regular march. Let's march it out. Good. Let's do out, out, in, right foot. Out, out, in. Reach up high. Like I'm on a V here. Out, out, in. Get a good stretch too. Last 2. And skipping rope. 1, 2, 3. Jump if you want. 1, 2, 3. About 4 more of these. 1, 2, 3. Good. Take it the other direction. Toes up. Almost there. Half jacks. Rotations. Twist that back again. Just got to do the out, out, in, and then we're done with the aerobics. We got that heart rate up. You want to get it, if you're like 60 or 70 or 80, probably want to get it around 120, 115, 120, and you can check it. But remember, your blood pressure medication suppresses heart rate if you have that. And so you don't want to always go with that equation. Back to a march. We're going to go out, out, in, out, out, in. A lot of times the better way to go is feeling like you're a little out of breath. You can still talk, except for when we do that to body, you should almost not be able to talk. So you can kind of dictate your intensity that way. You're getting a little out of breath. Hard to hold a conversation sometimes, but not always. You could do for about an hour. Just do an hour of aerobics, huh? And we'll do that coming up soon. That'd be kind of nice. Just aerobics. I don't know if I can come up with an hour of material, but maybe I'll try. All right, 2 more of these. And relax. Good, let's go ahead and rotate our hips. Other direction. Side to side. Okay, so gather your things. You want the band, the ball, and the weights. And we're going to start with the band. Feel free to get a drink of water. It's good to take a second of a break here before we get into the next phase. So get yourself all caught up, ready to go. I'm having an energy drink myself. Okay, so we're going to get the band up first. And let's go ahead and wrap up the legs this time. I know we often do the chest, but let's start with this. Wrap up underneath. Make it tight. And let's go out, man. So today, I want to work 3 sets. It means we do a set and then we rest, and then we do a set and then we rest, and then we do 1 more 3rd set and rest. So 3 sets for each thing we do. Nice and slow and steady. About 4 more. Good. For the next set, we're going to go a little wider with the feet. And just relax. That's the thing about doing 3 sets is we get to rest for 10 seconds in between each time. So a lot of resting too. All right, here we go. Another round. Working the outer thighs. Nice and slow on the way back in. Last 2. All right. Next, decide where you want your feet, in or out. Either way, I don't care. But we're going to rest for 10 seconds again, at least, maybe even 15 seconds. And just think about your posture and your breathing when you're resting. Okay, here we go. Another round, in and out. 3rd set. One more. Okay. You really feel it with the 3rd set. Let's go ahead and go underneath the feet. Scoot back a tad bit here. Kind of see me. Cross the band handles so that your grabbing with the opposite hand, and rowing back. So when we're doing this, I want you to really try to think of it as like a training session almost. Really find your intensity, figure out the heart, how to make it a little harder, and just really work. We're going for just 12 to 15 reps. This is 3, 4, 5. So try to concentrate a little more on getting the band nice and tight, making it a little harder. 4 more. And relax. If you don't like resting, you can keep going. I don't mind. Not sure if we have anybody doing that, but enjoy the rest. I like it. Kind of curve your back, get a good stretch there on the rest. Okay, here we go. Lift the chest this time. Pull the bands back. Nice and tight. Feel those back muscles. Last 2. Excellent job. All right, just rest. You can stretch on your rest however you like, whatever you want to do. I don't care. Okay, here comes set number 3. Get ready for it and begin. Last 2. That's 12 reps. And relax. Good. If you have it tight enough, that ought to do the trick. Let's go ahead and go over the shoulders. For the shoulder, I'm going to do tricep press down. Just pressing down. So again, try to really tighten up so that we can really get something out of this. 12 reps. That's 3, 4, 5. Pushing straight down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. All right. We'll let that arm rest while we do the other one. Just makes our 3 sets a little quicker. We do have to switch sides and get it nice and tight. 1, 2. Make sure your band's nice and strong too. Don't have any imperfections in it. Don't want it to snap up and hit you. Exhaling as I press down. Give me 2 more of those. Excellent. Then we just go back to the other side. It's been resting. So we'll just go right into it. 12 more. If you feel it's not tight, tighten it up. Nice and slow on the way up. Good. 1 more of those. I think that's like 14, but that's okay. Go ahead and switch. Right into it. No rest there. It's been resting. Two more. That's 14 as well. All right, we got 1 more round here. You can really feel it more on this 3rd set, and the fact that we're trying to tighten it up more. Four more this time. Yeah, I got 12 there. Good. I'll feel it there at the end. Other side. Hope you don't have trouble switching back and forth. Here we go. Six more. Nice. I can feel those muscles Let's go and put the band behind the back. And choke up, nice and tight. We're gonna grab the handle, pinch up higher, both sides. And once you get there, try to pinch up even higher. Scoot it up, make it nice and tight. Here we go, pressing out 12 times. Hopefully you got it nice and tight. Nice and slow as well. 3, 4. Exhale forward. 4 more. And relax. Good, just rest. However you like to rest. Okay, here we go. One more round, or another round, second one. Let's do 3. This is 10, 2 more. 11, 12. All right, it feels a little harder because we were working those triceps too. You work the triceps when you do this, so that's why sometimes it's good to do first. And do another 10 seconds rest. Okay, here we go. Another round, last one. This is 3. Exhale out. Perfect, we did it. 3 sets of that. Let's go ahead and move on to the ball. We're gonna do some sit-ups next. We're gonna try to work full body with different equipment and whatnot. So we'll do 3 set sit-ups as well. Going back and then forth. We'll do about 15 of these. So get it all set and begin. Exhale, inhale. And I want the concentration to be on that transverse abdominal. You're going to tighten, pull the belly in, and then sit up. Make it nice and concentrated. This is going to be 10 here. So 5 more. Put some focus into it. Hold the belly in and then sit up. And relax. Perfect. Just rest there for a second. That's the benefit of working extra hard. Get to rest a little bit more. So 10 more seconds. You can always stretch different parts too. Okay, so get in position for another round here. And really focus. Pull that belly in. Sit back nice and slow. When I come up, I exhale and that tightens the belly. And when I go back, that inhale opens it up. Maybe 5 more here. Excellent. All right, one more rest. And then we'll do another round, 3 sets. 5 more seconds. Okay, here we go. Find your spot. Inhale back, exhale forward. Got 7 here. Go to 15. So halfway. Last 2. Good. Let's go ahead and move on to leg squeezes. So we're going to put the ball between the legs just above the knee. And we're going to do the hand squeeze at the same time. So we're going to squeeze and relax. Do that 12 times. That's 3. And relax. Give yourself about a 10, 15-second rest. You have to make sure you show up for this Halloween, Friday before Halloween. And do a little party afterwards, but we're going to have fun during. Hopefully Vanessa and I will both get some green screen outfits and be like invisible people, basically is the idea. So you have to at least watch the video if you missed the class. Check it out. Friday before Halloween. All right, here we go. Squeeze and relax. I'm gonna have a kitty litter cake and everything. Last 2. Really squeeze hard and relax. All right, rest again. Got my my plates here. I don't know if this shows up backwards, but it says creep it real. Kind of like keep it real, but creep it real. Whatever. Anyway, let's go back to these. Squeeze and relax. 1. So we creep it real just before Halloween. 3 more. All right, enough of that. Let's go ahead and set that down. We're going to get the weights out. So get those weights out. We're going to start with shoulders. We're going to do shoulders, legs combo, so the rest will be the legs and then the shoulders while the legs are resting. So here we go. We're going to go out with the weights. You can do this standing as well if you prefer. A lot of this stuff you can do seated or standing. Shoulders aren't the biggest of muscles, so can't do as much with these. Let's do about 12, maybe 3 more, 10 to 12. Good. Now let's really let those shoulders rest because they're so small. And we're going to do the leg exercise. So you can just have the weights on the legs if you want. Go up, out, back, and down. Up, out, back, and down. Just that same leg over and over. And the biggest part is that hold there. We'll do 15 of these. 6, hold, 8, 3 more. Good, other side. Mostly working the muscles of the knee. That's important. You want to keep that knee healthy. Keep it all strong. 6. 5 more. Good, and then we go back to those shoulders. You can see how 3 sets with those legs is going to be really working those knees. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 more. Good, and then we go back to those legs, up, out, and down. They got a good rest too, because each one of them was resting while the other was working. 10 more. Try to keep the core tense so that you don't lean over each time. Let's do 5 more. Good, let's try the other side. Five more. Takes a little time, but it's worth it. It's worth taking the focus and time. Let's go ahead and do one more round of these shoulders. So I'm going to 12. 10 to 12 is good. This is 4. 4 more. Perfect. All right, then we go back to those legs. Last round. Last 2. Good, other side. I'm feeling that. Three more. My leg's cracking there. Little knee crack each time. All right, relax. So we're pretty much done it. Let's go ahead and just do one more thing. Let's stand up and do some squats. Squats and calf raises, actually. So that's one part we haven't worked much. So here we go. We're just going to squat back. I want you to try to really focus. Don't let yourself just drop, but just really focus on the squat so that you really put a little extra effort into each one of them. Good, I got 3 here. Tighten the glutes each time you come up. Try not to let those knees go forward. Good, so then we'll do calves. Just going up to the balls of the feet. Careful about balance there. You can do this seated as well, it still works. Maybe 5 more of these, so 15 total. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then we go right back to those squats again, sitting back. That's 9, 10, last 2, 11, and 12. Good. Back to those calf raises. One more. All right, excellent. Right back to those squats. That's 5. 6, 6 more. Nice and slow on the way down. All right, 2 more. Okay, that's 3 sets of that. Let's do those calves again. Last 2. Excellent. All right, let's set everything up and then we're going to stand behind the chair and do a calf stretch. So one leg back and just start with stretching here. We'll do a little bit of standing stretching as well as some seated stretching at the end here. So the front leg is bent on this one. Back leg is straight. And then we're going to do the opposite. Front leg is straight. Back leg can be kind of slightly bent or straight, either way, but just straighten the front leg. Lean forward. Feel the stretch in the back of the front leg. Push the toes into the ground on the front leg. All right, let's switch sides. So calf stretch first. That's where you bend the front leg. Straighten the back leg. Push into the heel. You can hold on or do the yoga thing here. And then straighten the front leg, leaning forward. All right, next is a straddle stretch. So I'm going to be behind the chair and pretty wide. And then we'll just go one side, hold it a little, and other side. And next we'll do cat and cow. So just showing you from the side. Bend the knees a little bit, curve the back, cat stretch. Take a couple deep breaths. And then lift the chest, cow, opening up. Okay, let's go ahead and have a seat here. And this time we'll put the leg out next. So showing you from the side, one leg out. Take a deep breath in. Good posture. Take your chest to toes. Pull the toes back. And relax your back and go further. Okay, let's go ahead and switch sides. So deep breath in. Try to keep your back straight on the first part here. That'll get your leg more. And then when we relax the back, it gets your lower back more. Then go ahead and relax your back. Good. And then we're going to face this direction here. One leg back. Reach up. And other side. Nice, easy breathing on all of these. Get some good breaths in there. And relax. Last one, we're going to do some twisting. Just looking back behind you. And other side. Excellent. All right, a couple deep breaths here. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. All right, everybody have a great day. Thanks for coming again. You can always do a fourth set. You'll get even more out of that.